Hey everybody, I'm in my basement. This is just a quick vlog. This is my water prep. It's not enough for like a family of 6, but it's what I've done what I can so far. This is my basement. And you know what the really sad thing is about this basement is that once a certain guy moved out, I finally had the basement to myself. I could finally like organize this basement to be a memory museum, which I really want it to be like a memory museum. Like you walk in and like you sit on this chair and like you look through memories and like you can go back in time and stuff. But it sucks because ever since certain people moved in after 2 people moved out, I had 2 months of time where I could actually have that museum, and I started making this place that museum, but now I can't have that anymore, and it's different. And so I'm moving all the memories to my room, which is going to make my room very, very, very stuffed with stuff. But like, what else am I supposed to do to keep all the precious things together? So I'm gonna show you my art right now. Yeah, and that's just the really sad thing is like I didn't mention this in my other vlogs. It's like the one thing. Oh, by the way, it's March 3rd, 2022. I just didn't mention this in my other vlogs about how sad it is that literally I can't have that, because I can't have that nice organized home, organized basement that I've always dreamt of, and it's about to be the end of the world as we know it, and so I still can't have it. So it's really sad. Anyway, time to show you my paintings. Hey, I'm in my basement and I really wanted to show you my paintings and my drawing. Art school, and it includes a lot of random stuff that I'm thinking of throwing out, and I just wanted to document it. I found a book from my mom that she wrote for me. I haven't seen it probably since we made the bin from the move, and it was filled with and I'll tell you what, I just can't imagine what she'd do if she knew what happened after. Everything I did, she wrote down. Kind of reminds me of my vlogs. You guys might not know, I literally record everything. I'm like recording myself all the time on my computer, on my phone. Every second, like I have a thought, I'll record it. Well, it has to be like worthy of recording, but I kind of feel like I got it from her. You know, I've not been able to look through these things all my life after she passed away living here. I'm not, well, except for 2017. I did go into depth that year. Her, like 2017 Tanya right now. But going through these bins, it's been so hard. I'm actually gonna, you know, look through these and look through my paintings, and I'm gonna do something about it this time. I'm not gonna just leave them down here like I've left them down here for 60 odd years. I'm gonna bring them to my room. I'm gonna display my items that I love so much. Do with them what she would have wanted me to do. Not just hide them in bins here in this spider web filled basement. It's just so sad that this jewel of information has been in a bin for the longest time. If only I knew what I meant to her in high school or in college. And I think because I didn't have access to her writing, I didn't have access to her existence, because it's all been in bins in the basement. Thank God I went to the gym all my high school years, because then I built muscle, so now I can lift these things. But like, just to know how much that I meant to her. And she was the one who gave me life. So of course that means everything. She kept me alive for 14 years, which is crazy. The amount of work that goes into that for any mother, any parent. It's difficult. I mean, from what's written in the book. And then the exact opposite happened from 2006 to 2022. Literally treated like cattle, like trash, like worthless. And you have to search in yourself to remind yourself of what you mean to the universe and to her. That's how it's been. And I'm not ashamed of it because I'm not alone, but also this has happened for a reason, and I'm very aware of that reason. And there's fire in my eyes because of it. And I know not everybody's going to understand this. And I know I sound a little bit dramatic. But yeah. This messy basement was the reason I signed up for a therapist in 2019. I wanted to show my therapist my basement. I wanted to show her all of the crap in here and how I would organize it, and then people would come and knock it over and over again. There'd be no progress. You couldn't just build upon structure and build upon organization. It was just always destroyed. And what that meant was that all my mom's things were gonna get destroyed too, and all my things, my memories of what made me important. Look. For example, this box is my christening outfit. And yeah, just so you won't... Who did that? I don't know. What about my mom's wedding veil? Trashed. My lights from 2011, you know, those beautiful studio lights that I would film in 2019 were crushed and trampled and stomped on and ripped out, and I have footage of it too. I have footage of me finding the lights like that. Countless things stolen, property, clothing items of mine stolen in high school by someone else and sold to people. I asked that person, oh, where did this go? Oh, I may have sold it. But I'm showing that it did happen, and that a broken family with a broken basement and neglect happening to these items from the trauma and grief of losing her. Someone vulnerably preying upon the vulnerability of that. That is so just corrupt. And I'll tell you something, if the world is ending soon, I'm not going to have access to these things. These things are going to go with the earth. But if you, over time, look at these things and you're like, oh, this, oh, wow, like, you know, like, oh, this, and it's part of you, then it can leave you because you've had that time with it. I'm just so angry at myself for allowing this to happen for so long and not doing anything about it, and now I guess I'm doing something about it. Yeah, thanks for watching this random video. And yeah, I'm kind of angry. I'm kind of bitter, and I'm angry at myself for not healing quick enough to fix all of this before it happened so I could prevent it. I'm angry at myself for being in denial in 2019 and not following my spirit. As I should be. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. I will... So yeah, here is my art. I hope you enjoyed this little quick show of my drawings. Let's get into it. It's like really early in the morning, so let's go. Okay. Okay, so this is where my paintings come from. They're all there. And pretty miserable, right? Like, I haven't honestly been able to even touch any of them because they're all dusty, and like, I should have taken better care of them, right? But life is crazy here. So anyway, going down, trying to decide which ones do I keep and which ones do I give away. Not give away, which ones do I throw away. Charcoal. Ink. We had to do something for art class where you draw a person naked, which wasn't as exciting as you think it was. It's kind of gross, actually. I don't want to see someone naked unless I really love them. It was weird. I'm embarrassed for you. Why are you doing this? Okay. Sorry. That's another model from art class. I think that's supposed to be a foot. We had to isolate something. I know. These were like shapes, so you have to like cut them out. This says, missing October 26 white Conte on black paper of shiny round objects. Don't know what that means. That must have been like October 2011. Oh yeah, by the way, this is all from 2011. I don't think I'd keep that. Oh, I thought this was mountains. This is like a nude lady laying on a silk. I thought that was a mountain. That confused me. You see? That's like a lady facing away, laying on like a silk. Okay. This is like an abstract thing. I don't really like it, but it reminds me of art school. So. Oh my goodness. Some men are gonna like this one. Some of my subscribers. Hello. I'm not sure who that is. Oh yeah. I love that. That was from the art gallery. I think we had to like do an assignment and like draw. Okay, yes, this is from the art gallery and we had to pick something and like sketch it. And I felt like, oh god, I'm in art school now. Like, oh no. Like I better do a good job. Like this is it, you know? Oh, it was fun. I love doing these kind of like pen and ink drawings are my favorite, and like sketching the details and just like going crazy with it. And like a lot of people will be like, oh, it looks so bad, what is that? But like I loved it. I think I was calling Clarice actually, talking about Rockapella on the phone and after school, and I was like at the food court and I felt so happy. I'm just like, oh, finally, like I found my place and I don't feel weird and I feel like I fit in with everybody and like I'm an artist. That's what I am. Also, one defining moment that happened, one of these skateboard guys and his friends came up to me and said, now that's an artist at work, when I was drawing this. It was just a really cool moment. One of those defining moments when you just know you're in the right place. I had just been surrounded by females for the longest time, so having that, the male gender finally talk to me and finally, like, you know, I'm one of the bros in art school and I just finally felt like I found my place in life and I knew where I fit in and it just felt really good. I love that feeling. This is just textures, like some kind of assignment for textures. Let's see if I can like, wait, how do I? This is really making me dizzy. Alright. Oh, and if you want to know what's in here, my DJ turntables. I have Lady Sovereign in this one. They're the Technics 1200s, and they're one of the last ones in Toronto. That was another art gallery piece, September 14th, 2011. My drawing is a little bit wonky. It's sad that all of this is dusty. Oh, what's this? Okay, this is notes on, like, I should zoom in. Do you see? It's like notes on the depth, the light values, the way the eye moves. Really interesting to study that. This says line drawing of mannequin, September 12, 2011. Line drawing. That's kind of boring. I wouldn't keep that one. Oh, this is from high school. From my graphic design class. Oh, I'm so upset that this happened to it. See, and that's me in the corner. The Jambalaya Cookbook by Tanya. This cookbook gives a rigorous and romantic feel to the world of recipes. Tanya studied at the University of Peru for 4 years in the culinary field. It was there that she grew a love for spices, recipes, and new culture. This influenced her later works as a cookbook author. Exotic spices and out-of-this-world ingredients are used in every page of the amazing cookbook. Tanya earned the title chef from Chef Emerald Lagasse, who taught her many skills after returning from Peru to southern Louisiana. Over the years, her tastes expanded, and she promises other tasteful cookbooks with other chefs in the near future. She invites you to try her recipes and celebrate the Louisiana culture. Jacket, printing, and arrangement by Chef Tanya and Chef Emerald Lagasse. A collection of hundreds of delicious traditional Cajun delicacies loaded with Louisiana's finest tasting of the ordinary dishes will leave a lasting impression. The Jambalaya Cookbook is packed with new and exciting ways to please your palate. Dishes from crawfish gumbo to dirty rice dressing and red beans and rice are at your fingertips. A compilation of Cajun and Creole chefs have brought Cajun food to the next level with a plethora of different recipes. Some celebrate Louisiana culture with the Jambalaya Cookbook. Tanya Sherman, whoops, okay. Can you see that part? It says here, Tanya Sherman, one of the most famous authors and chefs of the American South, was equally celebrated in her time as a novelist and recipe collector. This remarkable compilation brings together the southern taste of Louisiana, Cajun, and Creole cultures. The secrets of Cajun cookery have been lost over the years. With the proper experts and the right resources, it is possible to bring back the secrets of the past. Tanya's writing, with its taut, spare, straightforward style, not only echoes the bold, dynamic method of explaining recipes and illuminates her dishes in precise and deeply personal ways. Nearly a quarter of the recipe book was illustrated of the mouth-watering creations of Emerald Lagasse. 36 different recipes of Popeye jambalaya, red beans and rice biscuits, and fried chicken are some of the most popular dishes featured in this cookbook. That is sad that that got ruined. Okay. Oh! I remember this. Does anybody know what this is? LOL. Like, can anybody guess what cough cough? Isn't that... Wow, I forgot all about this. Like, is this from... Yeah, this is from my art school. This isn't from high school. And I had to do it in oil pastel, and it was a bitch. It was very difficult to do with oil because it got all over your hands and it wouldn't come out. It's really gross. The wallpaper is so interesting. This is an interesting piece I want to keep. Put my hair up into a bun. La 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 la. Okay. Okay, what is this? Oh, I didn't like this class very much. This was art and culture, and I didn't like the teacher. Oh, who's that? Can you guess who that is? Yeah, it's me. It's supposed to be upside down. This is going to make me even more dizzy right now. Okay, nature and culture. I'm a 19-year-old art student. Inconvenient truth. They're trying to brainwash us with environmental programming when they're going to destroy the world anyway. I don't really like looking back at these nude drawings because they make me feel weird. I got a C on this. See, I got a C. I can't believe... Would like to talk with you about the work. Wow. Oh my gosh. And you know, oh, this is... I need to keep this paper. This is so... I know why I got a C, and it wasn't because of my writing. It was because of the subject matter. It was a religious thing. That is crazy. Okay. Oh, this is so weird. I don't even remember making this, but looking at it, it's like, okay. So many nude people. Oh, so many nude drawings. Oh, that's nice. That's a dress. Garment of some kind. I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad or good. I'm just saying, what? I don't even remember any of this. Many people drew, and nobody really remembers who they are. It's such a mystery, right? Look at that. Oh, right. So that was fun, actually. That was with chalk. It was cool to see it light up on the black paper. That's cool, too. Oh, I remember this so well. Wow. Oh, I remember doing this. That was just objects in my room. And I had to invert it and draw the black space around the objects. So I used black ink to draw the negative space, which was really good. I love this part. This is my favorite part. The fan is cool too, but this part right here and then the wire trickling up is pretty darn cool. Yeah, that's my mannequin, 3 bins, a table, a flower, and my fan. Okay, what just happened here? This is supposed to be an environmental drawing because we're brainwashed by the idea that the environment, when they're planning on destroying it themselves. This is supposed to be me lying upside down. It's making me dizzy looking at it. I really don't like this one. I like me in it, sure, I love me. I love the dress. I like the trees. It's very beautiful, but it makes me dizzy. Beautiful though, to be in a forest like that. with that kind of dress on and just being in the moment, immersed with nature. Although, what's this? Oh yeah, that was a project I did in 2014 about the feminine, but like, it's honestly the broken feminine when you think about it, because this isn't really what femininity is about, but this is all I knew about my own self, right? Like, this is all I knew, just about high heels and jewelry. Like, that's not what being a female is about. It's part of it, but it's really interesting, isn't it? I love the prints. They're so glossy. Like, I want to do this again and get things printed like this. It looks like a magazine. I think it cost like $15. Absolutely stunning prints. I didn't get a very good mark on this project, and I pinned this to the wall of the classroom, all of them, but I did not get a good mark on it. I don't know. So sad that I just folded it up like this. This was more than just a project for me. This was like actually like about my feminine spark being hidden by the people around me and wanting to re-find my magic. And I finally let go and just was like feminine instead of like tomboyish and goth, like trying to fit into art school. I just was like, no, I'm a suburban housewife, feminine. Like, I just like let go, and it felt so good. And that kind of like set the tone for my summer, which was idyllic. An idyllic 2014 summer. Someone used this in a bad way. I won't say what they did, but they ripped it, and this was one of the last months of school with all my projects. They used it for something against my permission, and then I found it ripped up and trashed, basically. And it had like memories written, like return camera, casting cream dye, sewing machine, lighting list. Like, there's a lot of memories on there, and someone just used it for, I won't say what, I won't say. It's disgusting. Oh, there's a spider. There was just a spider. It was so gross. Some oil pastels. This is strange. I made this, can you see that? Oh, I'll put it down here. These are my grandma's dolls, and this was for the pre-audition for OCAD. They were behind a barbed wire fence. That's how I felt about certain things in my family. Restricted access. Oh my gosh. Okay. This was from 8th grade. The vividity back then, I guess in 2005, people were like, whoa, art teacher Mrs. Osler, she kept me after school, and I called it heaven. Heaven. This I'm going to keep to the side because it's way too important. And I don't know why I left it there. Shame on me. Oh my gosh. Next to the Grinch, Emperor Cusco was the man I wanted to marry. I thought he was so hot. I had him in a heart locket right next to the Grinch. And the girls at school would tease me because I had that little cutout picture of him. Oh my god, I was so into him. And I feel like I have South American roots or something. Like, I'm part South American because I've always had a thing for like Spanish, black hair, like kind of brown eyes kind of thing. So yeah, I really liked him. And I was like, oh my god. But like I loved how like arrogant and charismatic and like royal he was. Oh my gosh. So I would draw like random, this was gouache. Yeah, I would draw like images of him romantically interested in me. There's another one, but it was kind of inappropriate, but and it's in gouache too, and it involves me. It has me and him together, and I cut it because I didn't want people to know that the other half was me. But now I can't find me, I only have him. I have to find that thing. This was a sunflower. A drawing. I think this was from my drawing class. Okay, it says, I'm comfortable. It's been way more. Okay, it says, I'm comfortable. It's been way more than a month or two. It's deeper than that. I roll with you so no other chick can't come close to you. And deep down I know the truth. Know that you don't like if I come with you. When chicks want to hug me in front of you. But I don't mean to be rude. I won't. That's a Craig David. And Craig David, this is the girl. And then it says, this is the girl that I want. Right for you, give up my life for you. I'm comfortable. It's been way more than a... Yeah, I really was... I was into a girl at the time. But secretly this was for me. Writing it back to myself that I lost after my mom passed away. And this is actually an apple, and I think this was from my drawing class with this Russian lady down the street. And I would go over to her house, and it was so relaxing back when I was like 12, 13, 14. This is who I wanted to be. I wanted to be this like rapper girl with like cornrows and like a microphone and like baggy jeans. Like Lady Sovereign. I had such a huge crush on Lady Sovereign. Very like garage grime. Let's do like a close-up. Very like garage. People would spell my name wrong, so I would spell it like that. Yeah. I used to be so good at drawing people, and then I stopped, and then I'm not good anymore. It was like my biggest talent. This is next week, Sunday, was a tree that, oh, for the Russian ladies class. Drawing with books, measuring with pencil. I think this was grade 9 art. Pyramid. A sphere. I wasn't trying at all. This was after my mom passed away. So I stopped trying to draw things nicely. This is like a bedpost. No, it looks also like a jar. It's probably a jar from the teacher. It does kind of look like something else though. Yeah, I wanted to dress like that. Be like a rapper. So I was drawing my outfits. This took so much work, I can already tell. Look how much energy that took. I think this was around the time my mom was passing away too, so I was just giving it my all. Look at that. I want to frame that. I think this was from my, this has got to be from the Russian lady and not from Havergal, not from my high school. This was like a bad apple drawing. Look how like little effort I put into that. I put so much effort into that. These are like 3 scary faces. So amazing to do this. I remember just having my eyes pressed to the paper all the time doing these kind of like strange drawings in grade 9, and it was so therapeutic and just like it made me go to another world. But I never really like, then I got into recording and singing, so I stopped drawing. I don't know what this says, but it says ever. Was I supposed to say forever? Like, what does this mean? I don't even know what it means. And it says ever. What? And now I'm starting to think that forever is like a code. Because like, why would I always say that? Oh, right. This. It doesn't have a date on it, but I'm pretty sure this was 2006, 7, or 8. And I was like realizing that I'm just a number without my mom. Like, I'm just in the crowd, invisible. That's so interesting. And I would just wear a hoodie and blend in. And that's the reason I started to dress like a boy, just to blend in with people, because my mom wasn't there to protect me anymore. So I was like, I could get hurt because of not having her. Wow. Kind of want to finish it. Oh yeah, okay. This was 2006. So I was 14 or 13. I think this was actually before my 14th birthday, because I painted a lot in the early months, like February, March, January, and I had this idea of like fairies, and like, look, they're all in love. Like, there's the guy, sorry, I have to keep refocusing. See, there's like, they're in love, right? They're dancing like snowflakes, and they're in love, they're frolicking. Yeah, I was 13 when I made this, 100% 2005, not 6. And I think I just got over being really sick with some kind of flu, and I had some time off, and this reminds me of wanting to be on the field hockey team and really practicing hard, but being so into my art. Oh my gosh. Precious. Alright, next one. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm so excited to find this. Linrick Arts. I went to Linrick Arts, and I went there for the day, and I did this with the art teacher, and it was so relaxing and magical. And like, she taught me how to do like the water going like that, and like, and it was just such a magical, like, I got to pick which one I could do, and I picked this purple. Oh, it was so incredible to do this art lesson. It was a lesson, like a day, like a Saturday. I think this was 2005, if I'm not correct. And it's on canvas, so you can see I remember this like it was yesterday, and I remember like being pulled into the vividity of the painting, and I became one with it. And I was like, where is that painting? I'll never be able to find it again. Oh yes, oh my god. What song? What song? Each painting has a song tied to it. This one is Aslan Debison, I think, or Josh Groban. Oh my god, this is the Josh Groban one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's all coming back to me. Dream I had, the dream of like, of rain falling, and okay, this is Oceano by Josh Groban. I had a dream about this actually in 2018, and I forgot all about this painting, but the rain coming down, it's about a flood. This is about the Oceano song. I know, I'm freaking out right now, I'm getting goosebumps. Wow, I'm getting like pings like all over. This is so important, and I had a dream about this, and it was like, I had a vision of this land that was like this. It was like barren, and my battery just ran out, so it keeps on shutting off. But wow, oh my gosh, there's so much looped into this. That wasn't the only song, there were other songs relating to this. I worked on this so much after school and everything, and nothing ever came of it. And it was like supposed to be like Akiane Kremeric's paintings. I was trying to be like her, like a muse, like one of those like really talented. to do this. This painting from 8B, my grade 8B class, and it's called The Angel's Secret. I can't believe I wrote that. The Angel's Secret. January 27th, 2006. I'm getting chills. The orange sky. I remember making this. I know where this is. Do you know where this is too? Is this the Golden Mile you were talking about? This is where we go? I can't believe this was here all this time. All this time in there. I never took the time to bring it out. Since OCAD. Stuck together. This was for my, it was stuck to another painting. This was for my OCAD portfolio. But this isn't for the portfolio, this is for the wall. And this ugly shelf. I can't believe I kept it here. Why did I leave it here? It should have been on my wall in my room this whole time. This whole time I was alive. So annoying. Someone stuffed that in the side. And guess what? It's stuck. And it's a life-size, like a whole wall painting of me. For this too, making this with Rosa, sitting next to her in the field, and she's asking me about my boyfriend at the time, and we're in the field painting this, sketching it actually, we painted it after. Wow. You can't stop the artist from wanting to see her paintings, right?